Short video about me setting up my terrarium because I know some people are interested in that. I'm not gonna like talk you through it, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do and then I'm gonna do it, sort of time-lapse version, and then I think I'm gonna show you. And the plan for this terrarium is to like have it for my oblique in the end, but I kinda want to set it up first with some of the other plants and just like let it run and like do its thing, and then we're gonna see if it's good or not, if we need to twerk it, and then I'm gonna add the oblique like in a couple of weeks or something when I know it can take it. So I'm gonna have like a test oblique. The stunt oblique is gonna take the blame, and that's gonna be this one. So it's a cutting of a Monstera siltepecana that I have had in my herbital. So I'm gonna have this in the oblique's place instead. So this is my second terrarium, I guess you could say. I made like a closed system sort of a terrarium before, but this is gonna be like my first big proper one. So this is my other one, and usually I have a lid on it with a lamp in, but since I wanted to show you this, I had to plug it up. So I have some carnivorous plants in there, and I have a tiny house and everything. So I'm gonna show you the plants that I'm gonna have in it, and hopefully I know the names of them. So first it's, as I said, the Monstera siltepecana. I think it's sort of a Diffenbachia thing going on. I think it's a Diffenbachia, but I'm not sure. A Fittonia, well it's actually 3 Fittonia cuttings from my other terrarium that I have. A Paleonia pulchra that I have had for a while. It doesn't look that good, but hopefully I'm gonna get it climbing pretty soon. So a normal Epipremnum aureum, a Jugelbanka, a tiny Cissus amazonica, I think it's called. Exactly, Cissus amazonica. It's actually quite adorable. I don't know if you can see that. It's super tiny. And then I have this one, it's a Peperomia glauca, tiny thing that hopefully is gonna like crawl out and spread all over the place. More so, I have like these two pieces of like aquarium driftwood thing kind of that I don't really know what. I have some plants, but I don't know if like exactly what I'm gonna do with them, but I'll figure something out. I have like some rehydrated moss in here. I'm gonna start off with like a false bottom of liquor balls, and then I have cut out a mesh. It's gonna separate the false bottom from the soil. Then I have a sort of like an aeroid soil mixture here. And then I'm gonna add the plants and all the moss, and then I'm gonna be done pretty much. So this is the terrarium. I'm gonna show you a bit of like how it looks now after I've done it. I'm sorry about like sort of changing angles and you're probably not seeing everything, but it's really hard, as you might know, to show everything when you do a terrarium, so I'm just gonna show you now what I've done. So in this corner you can see the shingler. I did cut away like one branch that I just slapped on there in the back, because I mean, like, I was probably gonna throw it away, but I just shoved it in the soil behind there, and then pinned it up to the wall, and maybe it will grow, maybe it won't grow. If it doesn't grow, I'll just toss it out. It's gonna be fine. And also, like, hopefully it will start growing along the bottom here, which brings us over to the Fittonia corner. So here I added all the Fittonias except for that one, and I also added a shitload of small pebbles and rocks. And I mainly did this because I kind of wanted the Fittonia to pop a bit more from the background, because like they don't have the same structure, but they kind of do have the same structure as the moss. So I wanted something to add to them to make them pop a bit more. And it might look a bit awkward, but I don't care. And I added that guy over there from the rest of the gang because it felt like it was a bit empty over here. So I just like, fuck it, I'll just add it here. Moving forward, or more like backwards, we have the glaucus, Pepperoni glaucus, right? That is growing sort of here. Well, hopefully it will start growing. There are more like cuttings with a bit of roots, and hopefully it will take, but if the humidity is high enough, I'm not too worried about that. Behind that we have the, what I assume to be Dieffenbachia growing, and I did remove a leaf of it because it was sort of covering the scissors behind it. And I think it looks way better like this now. And I mean, it's gonna pop out so many leaves. It even has a small baby right there that is coming up, so it's gonna be fine, I think. Change of angle, not the best light. Behind the Dieffenbachia I have the Aureum, the Epipremnum Aureum, that I'm hoping will start growing up the wall here. Like so. Choop. We'll see, it's still sort of a cutting. It does have roots, but I mean, it's gonna be a while until it starts growing, but we'll just wait and see. And I have more pebbles behind it to sort of make it all come together, I think. And then we have the Cissus Amazonica behind everything, and it's a small cutting, but hopefully it will start growing up the wall as well. It's very cute, and I think it adds sort of like a nice touch when you look around and you find it. Small little baby. So what else? I did add some moss in random places, like there and there on the background, and I think some on the rocks, like over there, just to sort of make it all more cohesive and put together. So there we are then, and hopefully my Monstera obliqua will thrive in here later on, and for now hopefully the Sultibacana will enjoy it as well. Also, I forgot to mention, I added one hygrometer as well, so I can monitor like the conditions in here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish off there. Okay, so that was my terrarium. The plan now is to wait for everything to start growing, and as soon as I, like in a couple of weeks or something, I know that everyone is doing okay in here, people like the plants are growing and everything, then I might change that Monstera Sultibacana to my Monstera obliqua. I will wait until that one has started growing and we know that it's like that spot is okay for it. So it's gonna be like the test pilot for this terrarium. I will do another obliqua video like in like about a month or something, where I'll just show you the progress and what I've done so far and how it's doing and everything. Yeah, until then, thank you for watching. My name is One More Monstera. You can find me here on YouTube or on Instagram at One More Monstera. Thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye.